Welcome aboard, cosmonauts. My name is Cosmic Oceans, and my hair's really in my face. Today I'm back with Dream Daddy, my new life, my new obsession, dating dads. Okay, and today I'm gonna go ahead and see Hugo again, because he's in my, like, I guess, top 3 of how many, of, like, the dads I like. Okay, I should take Hugo up on his offer to hang again. I had a lot of fun with him at the aquarium. I type out a message to him on Dadbook. Hey, still want a cheese board? Hugo responds within a few minutes. Colin is still being a humongous shithead. He won't stop sending the picture of Jackie Chan in a mesh shirt to the printer, and it's a nice picture, but it's wasting all my paper. Whoops, sorry, I meant that for another teacher. But seriously, he's insufferable. There's pictures of Jackie Chan everywhere. I type back, save a couple for me. My Jackie Chan scrapbook is a little light on content, and I think this would really round it out. Ha, let me get back to you after your class ends. I stand up from the computer and stretch. Yep, well there's only one thing to do now. Dad nap. I hop on the couch and turn on some Antiques Road Warrior for background noise. We got this ornate cabinet from a yard sale for $5 in 1982. To be told that it once belonged to a Confederate general is a huge surprise. This will feed my trap for weeks. I really like the way the appraiser's voice echoes through the mouthpiece of his leather armor / bondage gear. Maybe this is that ASMR thing Amanda keeps telling me about. I drift off to sleep. Jolted awake by a Dadbook message from Hugo. Hey, sorry about that. Colin's in the principal's office now. He says he knows Jackie Chan personally and that Jackie Chan won't be happy to hear this. What? I fumble out a reply. I get off work in a little while and I continue to be very serious about the cheese boards. Yeah, so am I. Hugo and I work out the details and I'm all set to meet him in a few hours. Amanda walks in the door just as I'm about to leave. What's up, Buttercup? Just getting home from school? Where are you going? Oh, I have a meeting with the board. The board? A cheese board is what I meant. I'm getting cheese with your teacher. Will you be able to fend for yourself until dinner time? Yeah, I'll live, but only if you can talk him into going easy on me for the final. Sorry, buddy, the ball's in your court. What's in my court, you ask? Just a variety of delicious cheeses, meats, and their accompanying crackers, maybe some olives, a little bit of fig jam. Yes, I get it. You're excited about the cheese. Sweetie, you'll get it one day. But now I gotta go see a man about some manchego. Please leave. I actually really like cheese boards. I walk into a quaint French diner and Hugo waves me down to a booth in the corner. He looks pretty tired. Long day. Every day is a long day when you teach middle schoolers. Colin started a gambling ring. The pictures of Jackie Chan were just a cover. He's bartering in those little rubber band bracelets that are also shapes. Is that the one that parents think means sex stuff? Those ones, yeah, but the reports are just the sensationalist news media capitalizing on the fears of suburban parents as usual. At least I hope. Yikes. Right now, I'm very ready for some fine wine and some delicious cheese. A waitress stops by and takes our order. For the biggest cheese plate you have. For the love of God, please just put cheese in my mouth, and recommends us some wine. Do you two want a scorecard for trivia? There's trivia? Yep, we've started a few minutes ago. Pretty much everyone here is playing. We'd love to play, right, Sam? Yeah, sure. The waitress hands us a scorecard and a few pencils before leaving. I might not be much help here. I'm not very good at being smart, I guess. Come on, I doubt it'll be too hard. Sam! I turn to see Matt and Brian here with their daughters, looking like they're ready for trivia. They come up to our table and greet us. Hey guys! You all here for the old questions and answers game? Yep, we come here every week, but Brian and Daisy carry the team. Carmen, Sita, and I are just here for the cheese. Provolone 2, lost in New York, have been reigning champs for the last month. Okay. Man, Brian's great at trivia too. That raises the stakes. Great name though. Solid team name. That's Carmen Sita's claim to fame. It hurts me how good I am at puns. Like father, like daughter. You gotta try to give us a run for our money? We'll see what we can do. I will destroy you. I will raze your homestead and burn your crops, salting the earth in my wake. You'll look up to the sky and ask of an uncaring God why you have been forsaken. You will hear nothing in return. Are we still talking about trivia? I don't know, Brian, are we? He didn't like that. We'll have to think of a good team name, but I think this will be fun. Good luck. Oh no. I'm probably a little too competitive. Brian, Matt, and their daughters head back to their table. Well, I guess we need a name. Got any good ideas? Havarti like it's 1999. Swiss Connect. Real monsters. That'll do just nicely. The waitress come by with a cheese word. We revel in its glory. Already I can see a piece of cheddar with my name on it. I pair it with some strawberry preserves and slide into a dairy-induced ecstasy. There's such a fine variety of cheese and charcuteries. I'm positively overwhelmed. A quick dip into the seasoned nuts, a slice of savory yet salty Gouda, or perhaps a Forica crisp topped with honey and goat cheese. I'm so happy. Hugo raises his glass at me. Oh. Cheers to cheese. Hey, hey. A middle-aged man in a backwards baseball cap, sunglasses, and cargo shorts jogs out of the back with the frantic energy of a radio DJ. Everybody ready for some trivia? The restaurant cheers. Oh man, looks like everyone's really into this. That's what I like to hear. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Quizmaster Quinn. My actual name's Richard. I just like alliteration. More cheers. I see some of you brought your children here tonight. That's cool. My children won't speak to me. Haha, I'm just joking around. Classic Quizmaster Quinn humor. It's actually my wife that won't speak to me. She doesn't want kids. Let's get into some questions. First category is literature. Excellent. You know who loved literature? My dead father. I looked up to him so much. Awkward. More jokes. Classic Quizmaster quips. Just trying to keep it light here, folks. Just like I thought my wife was the light of my life. Hugo, you got this literature stuff, right?
Hey.
Does Franz Kafka have an irrational fear of one day waking up as a large, grotesque insect-like creature? Yes? This is the continent that encompasses the realms of Gondor, Rohan, Mordor, and Lothlorien. This is Lord of the Rings. Other notable sites include Isengard, Mirkwood, and Riverdale. What is the Elvish name for this continent? The Elvish name?
Wrong answer.
Who was the writer that created Tarzan and John Carter of Mars? Oh, Edmond Dantes is better known as this man. Edmond Dantes.
Wrong.
The quizmaster walks around the room. I think he's doing crowd work. He stops by mine and Hugo's tables. Whoa, nice cheese plate you got there. Thank you? How's the cheese tasting, big guy? Good. Haha, great. Cheese used to be my favorite food, but I developed a lactose intolerance later in life. I'm sorry to hear that. I also developed clinical depression. Oh. But people don't tell you to just get over your lactose intolerance, right? Nobody's like, have you tried exercising to get rid of your debilitating dairy allergy? Or you just need to choose not to let your throat close up when you eat brie. Anything? Does that scan? I'm trying to workshop my routine here. Quizmaster Quinn wanders off to another table. Who wants to start the next round? More cheers from the audience. Next round is cinema. Oh man, I love movies. Sometimes I'll retreat into them for days on end. Becoming obsessed over fictional universe is easier than engaging with my real emotions and problems. Frodo Baggins, am I right? Is he okay?
Oh no.
I think it's just his character, I hope. How's your cinema? Spotty, I don't know a lot about movies, but there are any questions about bad horror movies I can be of service. That's an interesting one. It's a bit of a guilty pleasure. In Return of the Jedi, what does Luke ask Leia if she remembers? Return of the Jedi. Their mother.
Correct.
Yeah. What entertainer makes a fourth wall break appearance in the film Gremlins 2?
Incorrect.
Nah. Which of these 80s horror movies dies, not feature an Indian burial ground as part of its setting? Oh man.
No.
Seems like we're doing pretty well, but we're neck and neck with Brian and Matt's team. Those guys are pros. I look over to the table and give them a friendly but competitive nod. I lock eyes with Brian. He's got a much sterner nod. He gets a much sterner nod. I'm just like, coming for you, Brian. And the next category is wrestling. Okay, we're totally boned. Hugo grabs my arm.
Oh.
Wait, I got this. Huh? Man, you know who I want to wrestle with? Literally anyone. I crave human interaction. Please put me in a chokehold. Please. It's been so long since I've been held. I can only process emotions by making jokes out of them. Let's start the quiz. Remember, this is the lightning round. The first people to answer get the points. Look over to Hugo. He's focused. He's in it to win it. Question 1. What was the original name of Stone Cold Steve Austin in his debut for WWE? Hugo's hand shoots up. Yes, the enthusiastic one over there. Steve Austin's debut name as the Ringmaster.
Yes.
That is correct. Points to Havarti like it's 1999. Next question. The city was located, was the location of the first ever WrestleMania. Hugo's hand shoots up again. Yes, the one who looks like he knows the answers for his entire life. The first WrestleMania was held in New York. In New York at Madison Square Garden in 1985. Another correct answer from Havarti like it's 1999. Hugo's destroying these questions. He's so passionate about this. I've never seen him act like this before. It's honestly kinda hot. Oh, a tough one. This title match went down in history as the shortest match in at WrestleMania to date. Hugo jumps up, more excitement than I've ever seen him.
Yes.
Chavo versus Kane. Oh, sorry, Bucko, but this is incorrect. The answer is actually Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus at WrestleMania 28. No, that's absolutely wrong. The real record is Chavo Guerrero versus Kane. WrestleMania 24, March 30th, 2008. Kane took down Chavo with one chokeslam and pinned him for the 3 count. I will not stand for this travesty. Hey man, I'm just reading from the card here. I don't actually write these. Well, you're still wrong. What are you, my ex-wife? The crowd erupts in laughter. Hugo blushes. He retreats back into his chair. Fine. Wow, Hugo seemed really fired up about that. Where did he get this encyclopedic knowledge of wrestling? How do you know so much about wrestling? Oh, I, you know, just pick stuff up. That sounds suspect, but it seems like he doesn't want to talk about it. I turn my attention back to the quizmaster. Alright, looks like we're down to the final category. And it's a close one between Provolone 2 Lost in New York, Brian and Matt high five, and Havarti like it's 1999. Hugo and I high five. We look over to Brian, Matt, Carmencita, and Daisy. All playfully gave us thumbs up, and we stick their tongues out. I eat a big chunk of cheddar without breaking eye contact, just show them just how serious I am. The final category is cool animals. Animals, huh? I could never take care of another living thing. Hell, I can barely take care of myself. Haha, I'm falling apart. Anyway, here's the questions. The Canary Islands were named after what kind of animal?
Wrong.
What's the last animal that appears in the dictionary? Zah?
Correct.
What mammal has the thickest concentration of fur in nature? Ooh. I think it's the polar bear.
Correct.
Alright, I'm just gonna come around and collect your scorecards and we'll see who came out on top. Remember, the winning team gets a $25 gift card to Phil's Auto Care. If you need a car part, Phil's will fulfill your needs. Everyone's oohs and ahs. God, I want that gift card. Tallies up the score, pick out what's left of the cheese plate. There's a bit of brie here that tastes absolutely divine on a cracker with a little bit of honey and dried apricot.
Ah.
So what are your plans after our big win? I'll probably retire, take Amanda somewhere tropical, drink something out of a coconut. Always wanted to do that. What about you? Probably take my winnings to Colin's gambling ring. Bet it all on black. Walk out of there with more rubber bands in the shape of animals than I know what to do with. Bold, but I like your style. You want the last piece of Havarti? Nah, it's all you. You definitely earned it. After a couple of minutes, the quizmaster jogged back to the room. Everyone immediately quiets down, waiting with bated breath for the results. Who will win the coveted gift card? I really hope it's us. Hey everybody, we had a great night, a lot of goofs, laughs, a little bit of crying back, but that's neither here nor there. It was a close game, but the winner of tonight's trivia contest is Provolone 2, lost in New York. Come on down, get your gift card for Phil's Auto Care, where Phil Nominal Services. God, I can't do this anymore. Please just take the gift card. Brian and Matt run to grab the coupon and bow to the royal applause. Blah blah blah. Conveyed to Hugo a sense of appreciation for his hard work at trivia with only eyebrows raised and a shoulder shrug.
Hey.
We'll get him next time, Sam. They haven't heard the last of Havarti like it's 1999. Hugo and I walked back towards us full of cheese and a sense of defeat. Brian's good, but I saw some tactical weakness there, which I think we can exploit for the next trivia night. He seemed weak on literature. I think if we can establish ourselves early on, it wouldn't hurt team morale. Maybe it would get them more focused on the cheese than winning. You're right, next time we'll be prepared. Shame about that one wrestling question, though. I'm not kidding, I plan to write a strongly worded letter to whoever employed that man. Come on, there's gotta be a story there. What do you mean? You didn't even stop to think you pulled that wrestling knowledge out like you were there at the ring yourself. Oh, it's just stuff I know. He already hates us. We might as well get to know him. Hugo, I figured you'd be better at lying after dealing with every kid in school for as long as you have. It's embarrassing. You know what's actually embarrassing? Not being able to explain basic algebra to your daughter. You know what's definitely not embarrassing? Knowing stuff about wrestling. Hugo sighs. Yes! Alright, if you really want to know, just follow me. Hugo leads me to his house at the end of the cul-de-sac. We step inside and his house is exactly what I expected it to be. Neat and filled top to bottom with books and art. Welcome to my home. Sorry it's so messy. His house is actually spotless. I follow him down a hallway. What are we doing? Hugo opens the door and ushers me inside. It's pitch black. He closes the door behind us. Hugo flips a switch and I finally understand. Curio cabinets packed with in-box wrestling action figures line the walls, along with posters, cardboard cutouts, and every piece of wrestling memorabilia imaginable. A giant widescreen TV sits on a decked-out media stand. He's such a nerd. I love him. I'm speechless. I looked over at Hugo hovering by the door, doing everything to avoid eye contact. This is really embarrassing. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Are you kidding? Look at all of this stuff. This must have taken you forever to collect. Can I touch this? Go ahead. I pick up one of his replica championship belts and toss it over my shoulder. Do you smell what I'm cooking? I think the line is, it's meatballs. Sorry, I don't watch a lot of wrestling. I just think it's so cool how passionate you are about this. Yeah, I really like wrestling. He's blushing so hard right now. Hugo, you bought the wrong kind of pizza rolls again. Looks like Ernest just got home. He's yelling from the hallway. I could see Hugo immediately deflate. I told you those pizza rolls have less sodium. I just want you to be healthy, son. Ernest comes into Hugo's wrestling room and looks around with disgust. He notices me and scoffs. Thought nobody was allowed in your precious wrestling room. I never said that. I just said you're not allowed to take action figures out of their boxes and pose them so that they're having sex with each other. Ernest gets flustered. Yeah, well, whatever. I'm gonna go throw eggs at stuff. Have fun with your stupid wrestling crap. Ernest leaves, then a moment later pops his head back in the room. And your stupid friend. Ernest storms back out of the room. I hear a door slam. Hugo wearily runs his hand through his hair. Sorry about that. Sorry to have to keep apologizing about him. He's just going through a phase, I guess. I try so hard to impress him, but it's obvious that no matter what I do, he hates me. Ernest has a thing against authority figures, and you don't get much more authoritative than a teacher dad. My ex, he gets to be the fun weekend dad, and I'm just Hugo who makes Ernest eat his vegetables and turn his homework in on time. Hey, you love him and you're looking out for his best interests. Take it from one dad to another. Someday he'll come to appreciate you. Maybe not someday soon, but someday. I hope so. Thanks for letting me vent. Hugo glances at his watch. Suppose it's getting kinda late. Let's do trivia again sometime soon. He's blushing. I would absolutely love to. I start to leave. And hey, thanks for showing me your wrestling stuff. Maybe you can tell me some more about it next time. Hugo smiles. That would be amazing. I'll catch you around. He's so cute. He's such a nerd. It only takes me a minute to walk back home. Amanda's sitting on the couch reading a book about female photographers. Wow, I thought you didn't like reading. I don't. This book is all pictures.
Aww.
And even then, my patience is being tried. Did you get to eat all of the cheese your little heart desired? I'm a happy little cheese monster. But I made sure to leave room for dinner. Who wants breakfast for dinner? Hash browns. Okay.
Yeah.
Toast dipped in egg. Alright. Blueberry pancakes. Well, only if you'll help me make them.
Yeah.
You know I'm the world's best blueberry sprinkler, and also totally amazing at heating up the maple syrup in the microwave. Now tell me all about that cheese board. Amanda and I spend the evening cooking an elaborate breakfast with everything we can find inside the fridge. I tell her about the trivia, but leave out the parts about Hugo being into wrestling. I figure she would probably find some nefarious way to use that information for a better grade. You can't beat the whammy bar. I don't know how this went.
That was phenomenal.
Okay, cool.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Oh my god, I love this game. It's so much fun. Okay, thanks for coming on this journey with me, cosmonauts. I'll see you in the next part. Bye.